Hello, good afternoon. My name is Solomon Bulatife, matric number 180206041, and I am here with my group to talk about business intelligence and analytics. But before I go into that, I would like to talk about the outlines under business intelligence. We have decision making, business intelligence itself, analysis of pattern, trend, and relationship. We have digital analytics, and we have dashboard and portals. At the heart of every organization is its business information system, and that is what business intelligence is all about. Google, Twitter, Microsoft, and Facebook are all popular companies on the cutting edge of technology. This module or opening chapter highlights information system in action, the nature of information itself, and the forming component of information system. Now let's talk about business intelligence and what it means. Business intelligence it refers to the procedural and technical infrastructure that collects, store, and analyze the data produced by a company's activities. That is, it talks about how a company store, collect, and analyze their data. Its business information combines business analytics, that is, it investigates and analyzes business performance. Data mining, it talks about the processes used by the company to turn raw material into useful information. Data visualization, data tools and infrastructure, and best practice to help organization make it more data driven, and to make them make more data driven decision. It also encompasses the software application, technology, and practices that managers apply to data to draw out insights that helps them make decision. Business intelligence just talks about how organization or company make use of data to create information and analyze information for the organization. Now we're talking about the sources of business information. Okay, so we have the sources of business intelligence. There are two sources of business intelligence. We have the internal and the external source. Under the internal sources, the internal source of business intelligence allows you to see how your company or organization interacts with its employee, the market, and the individual customers. The heart of business intelligence is the transactional system or database that is used for daily operation within the organization's own database. Go.
Hi, I'm Johnson Praise. Continuing from where my colleagues stopped, I'll be talking about the levels of decision making in business intelligence. Different levels of decision making in an organization rely on different mixes of structured and unstructured information. In the levels of decision making, we have three, and I'll be naming them. The first is the strategic, the tactical, and the operational. First off, in the operational level of decision making, employees working at this level make countless decisions as they deal directly with customers and they handle routine transactions. Operational level decision making requires detailed and structured information about actual transactions that the customers make, so that staff can follow up and track each transaction. So basically, this has to do with the day-to-day running in the business. So they're making sure that all detailed accounts of what the customers do are taken into consideration. Moving on, many decisions follow predetermined policies and procedures that spell out how to handle different situations. Timely data show the outcome and effectiveness of decisions that can dramatically affect performance. All of these are what the operational level guys make do of. Moving on, the next is the tactical level. People at the tactical level draw on business intelligence to make mid-level decisions, the kind that may guide individual business units. Decisions about marketing plans, the product development, membership drives, departmental budgets, and other initiatives are generally tactical. At the tactical level, decision makers need to see trends, summaries, sorted and tailed in different ways in order to monitor success and plan next steps. For the tactical level workers, they try to make sure that all things that they will use to make sure that the business moves into a better form, they get to sort it out. These are the guys that make the business plans for the moving on of the business into a higher or better form. The last is the operational leaders. Okay, the organizational leadership guides longer-term strategy. Decisions made in this level can have widespread effect throughout the organization and beyond, to who? To the suppliers, to the customers, and to the entire industry. While executives need summary and historical data from the company's own transactional systems and data warehouses, these other guys, they also need the competitive business intelligence that draws on big data and unstructured data to learn more about their rivals, the rivals in businesses, and their industry landscape and overall economic trends. Lastly, in this description for the levels of decision making, there's a diagram. The diagram basically just explains out the structured information and the unstructured information, generally talking about the operational, tactical, and strategic levels. Thank you. My colleague will be taking on the next learning objective. Thank you.
My name is Olopade Tobi. Continuing from where my colleague stopped, I would like to talk on the topic analysis and patterns, trend and relationships. Moving on, analyzing patterns. Under analyzing patterns, we have three main sections, namely 1. Online analytical processing, 2. Statistics and modeling techniques, and the last, which is test analytics. Moving on, online analytical processing, OLAP in brackets, abbreviated systems, allow users to interactively retrieve meaningful information from data, examine it from many different perspectives, and drill down into specific groupings. The software allows users to slice and dice massive amount of data stored in data warehouses to review significant patterns and trends. OLAP, which is online analytical processing system, uses multi-dimensional trends, cubes also, which are data structures that contain detailed data and aggregated values for dimensions, measures, and hierarchies. Moving on, there's something also called data mining and analytics, often use statistical analysis and model to identify real patterns that probably do not occur by chance. Statistical relationship can be especially useful to spot. For example, a technique called market-based basket analysis look for relationship to review customer behaviors, patterns that are purchased multinational items. Online retailers make obvious use of techniques to cross-sell. For instance, Amazon products. We have artificial intelligence applications, also AI applications. The AI applications are expert systems, neural nets, and computer vision. What is an expert system? An expert system mimics the reasoning of a human expert. It mimics the reasoning of a human expert, drawing from a base of knowledge about a particular subject area to come to a decision or recommendation. To build an expert system, developers work with experts in specialties as they provide answers to questions and explain their reasoning processes. Neural networks. Neural networks attempt to mimic the way the human brain works. The neural network, human brain works. The neural nets learn from training data selected by humans that contain cases, dividing the parts from input to output. For example, a neural net being trained to predict housing values could absorb millions of cases in which the input includes location, sales price, square footage, and number of bedrooms. Major advances that combine artificial intelligence, machine learning, and computer vision are leading to new ways to gain insights from images, videos, and live section. This kind of analytics have been more difficult to achieve compared to text-based versions. I will be leaving the rest to my colleague. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Omola Joshua, and I'm here to continue from where my colleague stopped, which is the analysis of pattern, trends, and relationship. I, in particular, will be talking about digital analytics. But before I proceed, what do we understand about digital analytics? Digital analytics is simply talking about how and where data are being collected from the organization or by the organization to help in decision making. And there are four various ways to which organization do what resource for their data, which is what the websites, from social media, e-commerce, and mobile. Now diving into the topic. The sheer volume of business intelligence available to an organization can be overwhelming sometimes. For instance, the clickstream data includes every single click to every visitor and may cover millions of clicks per day. And this may be too troublesome for the organization to analyze. And with this, that's where the website traffic comes in. Measure of website traffic are very important to all organizations. Website metrics come from various servers log, and each entry contains detailed information about the time, the date, the page, the source, and the click on the page. The log also contains information about each user's, including IP address, browser in the site, uses cookies, and it can collect more information about users. This website analytics traffic as a whole, it helps the organization to gain data through the number of clicks, through the number of involvement in their website, and how users are interacting with the organizations through their website. And the next one is social media. The activities on the company's social media website can generate considerable information to analyze for any particular post. That is, a marketer would also want to know something about reach, the number of users who can actually be seen on that post. That is, the level of interaction in their company's post when their companies are trying to advertise a certain product or a certain information, and they have to see the number of interaction that are liking the comments, commenting on the post, and even interacting in their post. Through this, the organization can know the number of people that are having conversation with the organization, and how they are interacting with them. And the next one is the e-commerce. The e-commerce, it has the capacity. Many metrics about visitor and content will be relevant, such as the nature of visitor, how visitor found the website, how long they stayed, and the pages they found interesting. This is just simply talking about how the companies the customers, how the company's visitors visit or get to know about their content, how their advertisement is reaching those visitors, how it is reaching the organization's customers. And with this alone, it can help the organizations to know how and which way to distribute their information, or to distribute their products, or to help them advertise it, or which part they are going to use to advertise their products. And the next one is for mobile marketing. For mobile marketing organization was focused on what is happening on the social app. They develop and promote so users can download it and engage with the companies using smartphone. Certainly, the company will want to track the number of people who download and install their app. Of course, they have to know the number of people that are using their app, or their app the number of people that are downloading their app. And beyond that, information about how often people use the app is very, very critical. That is, the company the mobile app will help the company to know the number of people that are interested in their app. The company will know the number of customers that are really, really into their app, and how their app is satisfying them, and how their app is easy to access.
Go.
With this, I will leave to my colleagues to continue from where I stopped, and which is will help you guys to understand more about the dashboard and the portal that involves in business intelligence analytics. Thank you.
Go. Hi everyone, my name is Kodilat Badikine, with the matric number 180-2060-45. So I'll be taking the lead from what my colleague have discussed so far on business intelligence, which is actually the vast of information available in the organization and beyond the organization, which are used for making effective decisions for the moving forward of the organization. So they also talked about how business intelligence are important for making decisions at different levels of the organization. That means decisions available at the tactical level, at the operational level, and at the strategic level. We also move on to talk about how this business intelligence can be used to analyze trends, patterns, and relationship available in the organization data repositories. So all of this discussed above can only be effective when it is available for key stakeholders to make valuable decisions with it. So, and this can be achieved with the help of a dashboard, mashup, and portals. So, like a plane or a car dashboard, there are dials, there are gauges, and other things that displays real-time data to the user. But in the information and technology context, dashboard is a graphical user interface that helps visualize vital business information to the key stakeholders for them to make appropriate decisions for the moving forward of the organization. So the dashboard helps to summarize the key performance indicators of the organization, which are the quantifiable metrics that are important to the organization's success. Also, we have portals, which are the gateways that provide access to a variety of relevant informations available on the dashboards from many different sources. So we also have matchups, which is the approach for aggregating content from multiple internal and external sources on customizable web pages, which relies on the Web 2.0 technologies. So with the targeted and timely and well summarized business intelligence at our fingertips, we have much of what we need to make smart decisions and try new strategies at every level of our organization decision making. So it is important and clear about what we are talking about business intelligence, that when we have available data in our organization repositories, data repositories, and the one beyond our organization data repositories, it can be analyzed and trends and patterns can be used from it, which can help in making decisions that will take organization further to the next level, also to reviews on our marketing and every other decision we want to make in the organizations. So with these few points available from our team, I hope we have been able to tell you how effective and useful business intelligence is in our organization settings and the information system of every organization. Thank you.